Question 7. David has twice as many cousins as Becky. Becky has twice as many cousins as Nishat. Nishat has 6 cousins. You may want to use the bar diagrams with these. Some of you perhaps won't need to use that, but to be safe. Nishat has 6 cousins. Okay, so Nishat has 6. We put a little n, we can put 6 cousins. Becky has twice as many. 6 and 6. And David has twice as many as Becky. Well, if Becky's got 2 boxes, then it must be true that David has 4 of those. Let's check it again. Nisha has 6, Becky has twice as many, so we know that she has 12. David has twice as many as Becky. That makes it 6, 6, 6, 6, or 4 times 6, 24. Again, we've got a calculator here, so you don't really need to guess here with these questions. With this question here, if I find the value of 1.44 times 3.61, you are going to need your calculator here. Problems with this in the light here. I'll turn it on. The big mistake that can be made here is that people don't put brackets around it. So if I'm going to type this in, I'm going to type, automatically your calculator will give you this to start off with, that bracket. So you type 1.44 times 3.61 and then make sure you close the bracket. So square root, we can see that, there we are, 1.44 times 3.61, just checking that's right, close the bracket, equals, oh, that's a bit of a disaster, let's try that again, 1.44 times 3.61, close the bracket, equals, okay, welcome back. Just a little bit of an error there. I don't know if you could see that. I couldn't see it on the screen, but what I hadn't done is put a bracket at the start. So let's try again. Square root of, open bracket, 1.44 times 3.61, close bracket. And what that gives me is 57 over 28, or 2.28. Second one, I'm going to type in exactly how it is written on the page. So let's get rid of that. We've got open bracket, 3.54 minus 0.96. My calculator has got this little power button, but you might have one with x squared, so I'm just going to put to the power of 2. Use this key here to step away from that calculation. Subtract 4.096. Okay, so I've got that there, and I'm getting an answer of 2.5604. 2.5604. Okay, so if you ever see the syntax error that came up there, that means you've done something wrong in how you've input it. In my case, it was that I hadn't put in the bracket at the start. Question 9. A lot of information here, can be a little bit off-putting. It's just a timetable, and usually these questions you're not going to need to use everything here. So just read part of the timetable. Just a quick look at that. How many minutes should the 8:25 take to go from Bury to Manchester? The 8:25. Well, that's this one here. Bury to Manchester. How long is it going to take there? Well, we can say 8:25 to 8:30 is 5 minutes. 8:30 to 9 o'clock is 30 minutes. And 9 o'clock to 9:05 is 5 minutes. So that gives us a total of 40 minutes. Okay, second part. Daniel wants to go from Whitefield to Manchester by bus. Daniel takes 17 minutes to get from his house. So I'd even draw a little picture of what's happening here. His house to his bus stop in Whitefield. So from house to Whitefield. Okay, it takes 17 minutes. He takes 15 minutes to get from the bus stop in Manchester to work. So he's going to have to travel, and this is the bit that sometimes people miss out. He's got to travel from Whitefield to Manchester. And then from Manchester, he's got to go to work. Well, it's just told us there. 17 minutes to get from his house to his bus stop in Whitefield. We've got that. 15 minutes to get from the bus stop in Manchester to work. So we can put that on here, 15 minutes. The only bit of our journey that is missing is Whitefield to Manchester. Okay, so we can work that out on here. And Whitefield to Manchester, it leaves it, well, we've got to find out which train actually that we're going to get here. So let's read this carefully. Daniel has to get work by 10 a.m. He leaves his house at 8:45. So if we leave at 8:45 from his house, we add 17 minutes. That means we get to Whitefield. 8:45 plus 17 minutes is 9:02. What bus can Daniel now get? So go to Whitefield. He's missed the 8:34. He can get the 9:04 though. So you're going to get the 9:04. Okay, so the 9:04 gets into Manchester at 9:35. Okay, so that's the time he's in Manchester, and it will take another 50 minutes to get to work now. So if this is accurate and everything runs on time, he gets to Manchester at 9:35. You add 15 minutes, that will take you to work at 9:50. What was the question asking? Does Daniel get to work by 10 a.m? You must show all your working. Well, there's my working, that's not a problem. Does he get there by? Yes, Daniel arrives before 10 a.m.